community. It's Michelle Andruszak here, founder and leader and CEO of WOW International Women in Business and Leadership, Inc. And one of my favorite things to do is shine the spotlight on and showcase my amazing WOW VIP Tribe members. And I am here today with valued tribe member Chantelle Bornn. Chantelle, hi, thanks for joining me today.
Hi, Michelle. Thanks so much for having me.
Chantelle, tell us a little bit about your business and your amazing growth you've had in the last few years. And who is Chantelle of Chantelle Bornn Bookkeeping?
Awesome. So I'm Chantelle Bornn. I'm the owner of Bornn Bookkeeping, located here in Red Deer. But we do serve all of Alberta, folks that are local, folks from far away, folks in BC. So we pretty much have a really great reach. So we offer small business bookkeeping for farmers, entrepreneurs, for people dabbling in all different types of aspects, side hustle, anything like that. We also do a little bit for the not-for-profit world as well. And we're basically here to keep you up, keep you organized. So we have been in operation since 2017. And in that time, we have grown from a small little basement dwelling up into commercial office space with employees and over 40 clients. So it's really exciting to see it grow.
That is so amazing, and exponential growth in a very short period of time. So kudos to you. So Chantelle, will you tell me a little bit about, where is your service area? What's your areas of specialty? Because I know you have a few.
Yeah, absolutely. So we serve all of Central Alberta, but it doesn't keep us limited to just here. I do have clients in Edmonton. I have clients in Calgary. I'm starting to basically go from East Coast to West Coast, which is really exciting. So basically, if you have business needs and you have a computer, we're able to work with you. Software capabilities have really expanded clients and entrepreneurs' abilities to have hands-on real support, bookkeeping, real-time reporting, things like that. So it's not just kept in-house as much as it used to be in the past. We're really trying to give the information back to the entrepreneur, no matter where they're from, and technology is really taking us there.
Fantastic. So Chantelle, I know that when it comes to making sense of the numbers and, a lot of entrepreneurs DIY their own bookkeeping, I know that you quite often share with the WOW Tribe some great tips to keep us on track. So what tips would you have for those people out there watching today on really how to make sense of their numbers?
Honestly, I think the biggest piece is two-pronged. One, don't be afraid to ask for help. And that can be anybody you know that's around you that's really good with finances. It could be your accountant that you go to every year. Scheduling that extra 15 minutes and really saying, I have some questions. I really want to dig down into some of these areas. The other piece would be reaching out to anyone that you know that is a bookkeeper. We really have the nitty-gritty drill down into those numbers and figure out what your actual operating expenses are. Biggest thing, I think, the perception is if you go out and you perform whatever you're going to do, say you're a housekeeper, you went out and you made your $200. I think the perception out there is that that $200 is back to you, right? That was your time. But you really have to take in consideration your expenses and how those expenses really build up to what your costs are. Are you charging enough? That's something else that a lot of people don't consider when you actually look at those expenses. Am I charging what my value is? And a good bookkeeper, that's our intention, is to really break those numbers down for you and give you the information to help you make strategic business decisions. And if you have someone else in your life that you can reach out to, again, one of us, an accountant, to actually break down what those expenses mean and to give you some incremental ways to control them by using the power of reporting. So if you track every single expense, we can turn around and give you some live time reporting showing what that 2% savings really maybe looked like for you. And it's really interesting how those little tiny things like watching the pennies and the dollars will roll in.
Absolutely. Watch the pennies and the dollars will roll in. That is a really profound statement for sure. Chantelle, tell us a little bit about you and your background and how you became the owner of Bornn Bookkeeping.
Well, since 2002, I found myself going into finance without really realizing the direction that I was going. So I got involved with a corporation that I worked with for nearly a decade, and I found myself moving through the ranks from everything from training and facilitation, but where I really found my passion is risk management in finance. So I do have an auditing background in the private sector, so I'm used to taking large dumps of data and looking for patterns. That's more so what bookkeeping actually is, more than 1 + 1 = 2. What are the patterns? What are we looking for? Is there anything that looks a little odd, a little funky? That's our whole intention, is to really pull that data out. From there, I had gone into different private sector jobs doing payables type jobs, so hands always still in finance. And then back in 2014, I decided to go back to school and went and got my bookkeeping certification through Red Deer College. It just really dovetailed nicely with my practical experience. So since then, I've been a bookkeeper, but the last 2 years, I've really been going out into the public and taking on the public's books. And here I am today.
Amazing. With exponential growth and an amazing client base. And I'm so thrilled that you are a part of the WOW VIP tribe. And you really have been a member since almost the inception of WOW. So how has WOW, being a part of the WOW tribe, impacted your business?
Well, I can say for sure the whole initiation of my business came from the idea from WOW. I had gone out to a conference out in Rocky Mountain House and had an opportunity to go and sit down with some ladies there, and I was really trying to figure out, what do I want to be when I grow up? Is this something that's practical? And by the time I had made that drive back from Rocky Mountain House to Red Deer, I really had a good idea of going, I think this is a valued service, and I think it's something I would really enjoy. Fast forward from there, attending meetings, meeting some of these amazing women in our networking group, and I can absolutely attribute the WOW and going to the luncheons, going to the meetups, to so much of the success of where my companies come from, because it is about referring, it is about networking, and just because you meet somebody that might not need your service, they may know somebody else who needs it. And as my girlfriend would describe it, the dominoes start to fall, right? So as soon as you get it out there that, hey, this is what I offer, this is what I'm looking for, you never know who's going to walk into your door. So I absolutely will attribute WOW to so much of my business success.
Chantelle, how can the WOW community and the people watching this video and beyond get a hold of you and learn about more of your services?
Absolutely. Well, you can certainly reach out to me the old-fashioned way. My contact information is through the WOW Biz Tribe profile. You can certainly locate me through there. In addition to that, Facebook, Bornn Bookkeeping, and same with Instagram. So we have an active Instagram page. As well, you can also find me on the website of www.bornnbookkeeping.ca, where I can link you to all the different types of services that we offer, different ways that we can help you out, and then of course my contact information as well. I'm always open to a conversation and a chat. I know that sometimes finding a bookkeeper might not always be, the first time you meet with a bookkeeper, it might not always be the best fit. And that's why it's so important, because it can be a really long-term established relationship. It's important to find out if you guys are going to jive, if you're on the same wavelength, can we meet your needs and meet your expectations? So always open to a coffee, come on in, come and meet with my lovely colleagues that we have here, and come and check us out.
Absolutely. And don't forget, ladies, Bornn is spelled B-O-R-N-N for Bornn Bookkeeping. So make sure that you connect with Chantelle. She really does freely share what I call her WOW wisdom about building businesses. She encourages the amazing community around her to thrive and grow and continue to learn. We hear time after time, Chantelle, the impact you have on the WOW community and the ladies in it. So thank you so much for being a valued VIP tribe member.
Thank you so much. It's absolutely my pleasure, and I look forward to seeing you all at the next luncheon.
Thanks, everybody. Bye for now.